I was backpacking through Europe in the summer of 2016, and I had planned a route that took me through a small village in Germany. The village was famous for its annual Oktoberfest celebration, but in the summer it was nothing more than a quiet village with a handful of businesses and maybe 50 year-round residents. I arrived late at night, so everything was closed and I was exhausted. I didn't feel like walking around the village to find a place to stay, so I just picked one of the few hotels that was showing lights and I walked in. The lobby was dark and there was a single, well, I don't know if it was a man or a woman sleeping behind the front desk. I checked in and got my key and started walking up the stairs to my room. The hotel only had 3 floors and the stairs were very old and creaky. As I reached the top of the stairs, I heard a knock and I froze. I was on the 3rd floor and there was no one above me. I walked slowly down the hallway to my room, and as I passed by each room, I could see that all of the curtains were drawn. I finally reached my room, which was at the end of the hall, and I opened the door and went inside. It was a small, sparsely decorated room with a single bed and a bathroom. I dropped my stuff on the bed and went to the bathroom to wash my face and brush my teeth. As I turned off the light, I saw a figure standing in the corner. I screamed and fell backwards into the sink. When I turned the light back on, the figure was gone. I spent the rest of the night sitting in the bathroom with the door open and the lights on, too afraid to go to sleep. In the morning, I checked out and ran to the hills. Yeah, rightfully so. Glad you got out of that situation okay. Remind me to never go anywhere ever again. That was terrifying. Where was the screaming in the original version? I added it because I couldn't imagine the story without the person screaming. Yeah, I think that was a good call. That really adds to the horror of the situation. Thanks for watching.